My name is Michael Judge. I'm the head of digital project management at Vertu Motors in Gateshead, and we are running a fairly large in-house development team to manage quite a large portfolio of digital assets, more than a dozen websites from some of the largest automotive brands in the UK, Bristol Street Motors being the primary one. And we basically do everything in-house, so we have a strong requirement for capable developers and digital team members. Well, our key issues with hiring in the Northeast is that it's not easy to find good developers, and there's obviously a time sensitivity in hiring. And what we found is that Digitalent have been able to both source and grade before interview stage developers to a level whereby it's saved us a lot of time and being able to find us talent that we probably otherwise wouldn't be able to do, certainly not just through job boards or advertising. And you know, the quality that we've seen through Digitalent has been refreshingly good. We've hired quite a number through Digitalent, and you know, so far can only say good things about what we've seen from the wide range of people that have been put across. Well, I mean, in terms of what you guys have done for us is that you've shown a commitment to finding people quickly, to grading, doing a certain level of checking and putting through and in dealing with prospects, putting them through fairly rigorous tests for us. So it's not just sending a CV over. There's a quality control process in your hiring process that, from what I've seen so far, has been very effective, and that is something that I've never really seen recruitment companies do. It's always speed is of the essence, but in terms of what we're looking for, it's quality first, and I think that's where you guys have really stood out, certainly compared to other recruitment firms that we've had dealings with in the past. Using Odro is good in the sense that a CV is a one or two dimensional view of a client, but when you have a video, and certainly as a fly in the wall, when you're able to hear them interact with the recruitment guys at Digitalent, it gives you a perspective that you often don't actually see when you're interviewing them yourself. So I think it's an added dimension, and most certainly a worthy dimension in the recruitment process, because again, you see things that you probably won't see definitely on a CV, and more than likely not in a face-to-face interview. I think often there's the only real obstacle for large companies is often their internal departments monopolize recruitment, but in terms of when you're looking for specialized personnel, it is often you need specialists to find them. So it's not something that a generalist in the HR department can necessarily do very well. And I think that the knowledge, the digital development knowledge that Digitalent have shown us is excellent, and the facets there is something that we probably don't have in-house, and it's proven valuable. Digitalent's ability to source let's basically niche roles has been very good, and the time saving has been phenomenal. Otherwise, we've had roles open for months, if not quarters, without being able to fill them. And you guys have managed to assist us in filling them in weeks, not months, and that for us is hugely beneficial. A great deal. Some of the achievements that we've managed here is that we've seen junior and mid-level hires on the development side progress exceptionally quickly, which goes to show that the talent that's been brought in has been exceptional, and that's allowed us to progress our own digital roadmap to an extent where even senior management are a little surprised that we've managed to accomplish so much in such a short period of time. So building out development teams is never easy, and there's always a level of churn and attrition, but we've managed to keep a very stable, growing team and a lot of that's down to the talent that we've taken through Digitalent. I think the level of interaction with the management at Digitalent has been really good. We don't feel pushed. We don't feel that it's. We feel that you're part of the team and part of the cause, rather than just another headhunter or recruitment firm looking for their next role. There's a certain, and I think also the involvement in the interaction that you guys have had with the candidates has been very good. They also have good things to say about you, regardless of whether we've hired them or not, which is also a positive sign. I mean, if you're looking to hire niche roles and technical digital type positions, you'll be hard pushed to find a better selection of candidates put forward than through Digitalent. Certainly that's been our experience. You've been head and shoulders above anybody else, and we've filled a good many roles with you guys in recent months. So you find quality, you deliver, and that's unusual in this day and age. And we much appreciate it.